Once I could spotlight several black stories last month, I also want to acknowledge Women's History Month by doing the same for estrogen-driven filmmaking. In fact, that's our next episode. Finally, we begin on what an absolute nothing this movie is. Jeez, I mean, so undercooked and just delivering nothing. It was like watching A Darkest Mind all over again. And it appeared to say Mir Bad 2018. Just please tell me Elizabeth Moss is usually a better actress than this. So, screw this movie, not getting a review. What else is there? Alright, there's a new Batman movie out, and I want to tie into that. Luckily, I've got just the thing. It's not like Batman has had no cinematic life prior to Tim Burton's 1989 go-round. First there were serials, then there was 1966 Batman the movie, and now this. Arriving a couple years after Warner Bros.' previous DC movie, Superman 4: The Quest for Peace, this first attempt to bring a Cape Crusader to the screen, a full-fledged, serious movie brought over $400 million at the worldwide box office, making only the second highest grossing movie of the year behind only Indiana Jones' Last Crusade. So let's get talking. It's the 200th anniversary of Gotham City, and while the city government is playing a big celebration, criminal Jack Napier, played by Jack Nicholson, and his gang of crooks plots a robbery at the Axis Chemical Co. Suddenly, their plan is foiled by billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne, played by Michael Keaton, spends his nights fighting crime under the alias Batman. Towards the end of the fight, Jack is dumped into a chemical vat, and after reconstructive surgery, re-emerges as the Joker. He's got a new plan to take over Gotham. Infuse a little something he calls Smilex into all our cosmetics and into the air at the big anniversary parade he holds. Meanwhile, Bruce and romantic pursuit of Gotham Globe reporter Vicky Vale, played by Kim Basinger, as the Joker, who tries to win her over at one point. Whereas the last time Batman had been depicted in the movie, it was based on a legendarily campy TV series with Adam West and Burt Ward. The Tim Burton version takes on a darker tone more in line with the way comics were themselves heading at the time. But at the same time, the film is also a relic of a simpler time for comic book movies, say pre-Iron Man, when such things didn't require any cinematic universe building stuff going on and focused more on the storytelling at hand. And it works! The film captures the dark, dingy vibe of Gotham City very well, particularly in the night scenes where all the crime takes place. The visual effects are pretty cool, particularly when the Batmobile goes to shield mode at a couple points, and Danny Elfman contributes a memorable score of work. Perhaps more memorable than the Prince songs that show up so every so often, an aspect that hasn't quite aged well. However, any faults we found in the performances is few and far between. Keaton, then establishing his dramatic cred, fits very well into the role of Batman. Nicholson's Joker, on the other hand, is like some intermediate between the character's more comical depictions and the future darker portrayals by Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix, neither of which I've seen. As Vicky Vale, Basinger's natural beauty and charisma as an actress allow her to add suitability to her role, while supporting players ranging from Robert Wool's fellow reporter Alexander Knox to Michael Gove as Bruce's longtime butler Alfred played at workable levels. Not the greatest comic book movie ever made, but it set the standard for comic book adaptations to come. I'll give it more than an 8.5 out of 10. That's it for this edition of First Impressions. Now I just have one question. Since Billy D. Williams played D.A. Harvey Dent's movie, why did nobody that worked on Batman Forever think to see if he was interested in playing Two-Face rather than going with Tommy Lee Jones? Boom, 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 bang.